At Parliament today, the opposition caucus, together with other stakeholders, has held a workshop on the opposition alternative priority areas for the financial year 2024-2025.
If demanding responsibility is interpreted as complaining, then let us complain louder and more strongly.
During the workshop, an economist of the civil society budget advocacy group CSBAG, Pascal Mohanji, noted that public administration is a key contributor to wasteful expenditure, hence limiting the national budget's potential to appropriately meet the needs of Ugandans.
But for me, my issue is that we are seeing the budgets increasing, but what is the picture on service delivery? If the budgets have been growing, then we should expect that we have more schools, we have better paid teachers, we have better health services, we have controlled corruption, because if you have a budget increasing and then you have corruption, then that is a huge risk.
He also noted a possible misalignment of the financial year 2024-2025 national budget with NDP4.
Where we expect government to be putting money, we are seeing cuts. We expect to see government reducing money, we are seeing increments. And that is troubling, because when you read the national planning, when you look at the NDP4, it is the opposite of this table. You find that programs like agro, they have a bigger budget, then other programs that actually have a rise like DPI have a lower budget. And that is a huge mismatch between what we are seeing in the plans and what is actually put in the budgets.
In pursuit of seeking solutions to the misappropriation of funds and curbing corruption, the Executive Director's Center for Constitutional Governance, CCG, called on the opposition to go further into ensuring the recovery of embezzled funds and not only exposing the corrupt.
So it would be good for the leader of opposition and your shadow cabinet to move beyond handing over people to police and ordering recovery. Instead, I think that would benefit the taxpayer more than other monies we spend on fake prosecutions that end in nothing.
When asked about the steps the opposition is willing to take to ensure that corrupt officials fully face the consequences of their actions, the leader of the opposition highlighted the need to adopt additional measures, such as selling the properties of guilty officials in order to recover the funds they may have stolen.
We are saying let's go all the way. Lock these people up. There should never be a loss of taxpayers' money. Those people should pay back that money. Let's sell their property. Yes, so that others will realize it is risky to steal. You won't steal and get away with it. So some of the others, they say, let me steal. If I'm to be arrested, I'll be in for just about 2 weeks and I'll come out and enjoy my money. No, we can recover this money from these thieves. We can do lots of things to make sure that it is risky to steal taxpayers' money.
The stakeholders also suggested a cut on wasteful expenditure to enable the government to meet the budget priorities amidst US aid cuts.
Actually, instead of government crying and begging, US, please reinstate this money and so on, let's cut down on the wastages, on the corruption there is. That money can be available.
Because as a citizen, I expect government to cover its critical sectors like health and education and stop relying on donors and foreigners for these critical sectors of citizens.
Lying to ourselves, the budget is too big for us. We need to cut the cross according to what we can afford. Because this picture is troubling, that you've been getting shortfalls and then you're planning to increase revenue. And this is tax revenue.
While the government's proposed national budget of 58 trillion for financial year 2024-2025 prioritizes road maintenance and construction of both meter gauge and standard gauge rails, peace and security to mention but a few, the 43 trillion alternative budget prioritizes financial prudence and accountability, ensuring quality education and improving preventive healthcare system, among others.